At long last, it's finally time to open some packs.
Stand up! Vanguard!
Hey Cardfighters, welcome back to another unboxing video. It's been a while since we did one of these, since the last time that we did a box on video. I cannot really remember which one, but I finally got my hands on some of these boxes and I got some chance to open up on the channel and see if I can test my luck as I usually do on this channel with my unboxing. I think the previous unboxing was the one for AL4, and I mean the old AL4. So let's see what we're going to get and how lucky I'm going to be. So this time around we're going to be opening some Light Observation Logical Destruction set, and we've been talking about this on the channel for quite some time with all the set breakdowns, deck profiles, and I've still got some deck profiles left. I believe the one for Brand was the last one that I uploaded on the channel, and Blasters is done. I'm almost done with the one for Kagero. I'm gonna wait for the Nova Grappler one as Beastie. I want to do it with the new support immediately and do a hero one as well at the same time. So, well, we finally can now look at the cards and see if I'm lucky. And the first marker I'm going to, that I got is the Overlord one. And it's very interesting that they now decided to not include the other markers anymore. So you only get one for the, basically the one with the print on it. So no more multiple markers. And it's probably, I think it's quite clear and obvious why they did that. Everybody got enough of all those markers right now. So yeah. Start opening the first pack. I hope I'm going to get some Kagero card, as I already got my hand on the Blaster and the Nova Grappler cards, but let's see if I can test my luck and then maybe have some good pulls here. So first off, we have Refilling Riser, Refreshing Night Guru, Dancing Out Shout. This is a really fun card to play. Treasure Child of the Nuclear Magnetic Resonance, Asteroid Wolf, Reprint Crits, Structural, so if I want to play, so make the brand deck first piece. And I immediately start with a foil, and it's Sable Dragon Newt. And that's pretty nice for the Kagero build, as that is a very vital card for any type of Kagero build that we're gonna make after this set. So we start off pretty damn good. So next up, we've got an Demonic Dragon Age Kanara, another Shout, Beastie TY Tiger, so the starter for Beastie, and the starter for Link Joker, so double tap in that sense. Draw trigger for Link Joker, Black Lit Light with Flick Hitter, and Taintless Feather Dragon. Not really that of an interesting card in my honest opinion, but a support card for more budget builds, for budget build players for Royal Paladin. Alright, next up we've got Fidoshock Jet Chef. Really interesting card. Can really annoy your opponent with all those pesky interceptor. Wyvern Strike Gudgeal Bird. Another Refilling Riser. Another Magnetic Resonance. The Reprint Heal Trigger. Scarlet Bird. And we've got a Neo Flame for the foil. So we're basically getting a Kagero box right now. So that's pretty nice. Maybe if I'm lucky I'm going to get the Overlord VR, because I need two more copies to have a full play set, so can do with two more. An Anolim, Walid, a Starhook Lurie, Lady Healer, Dragonic Burnout. Great card for Kagero. I really like the way that they now finally have a main phase retire option instead of the on-place wacky things that you need to save up for the right scenarios. So you can now have some early game pressure. And we have another triple R, and it's Claydol Mechanic for Nova Grappler. Alright, so I think we now got both triple Rs for this box. Claydol Mechanic, interesting card. I'm not really that sure what kind of plays it has in most decks. It has some neat interaction with that you can countercharge when you want on demand. But the fact that it retires itself, but also you can potentially draw from it, but you need to have a low hand size, low rearguard size, makes it a little bit of a interesting concept card. Alright, Calamity Tower Wyvern, great card for any type of restander or for all those Waterfall fans. You can just make Waterfall even more degenerate as fuck. So yeah, great card for that. Another Refilling Riser, Asteroid Wolf, Rotary says Belk, right? And we've got Megaton Powerdon. Both very questionable rares for this set. The Royal Paladin one, I'm not really fond of that they need each other, and they're both grade 2s, 9k, so they only give 5k, not really that amazing. And the Hero grade 3, it doesn't really synergize with the future hero support that we're going to get in the Heroic Evolution. So quite interesting what they're going to take the route with those cards. Another Shout. Draw trigger for Link Joker. And here's Tarna, the other one. And we've got Decadal Automata. I think one of my favorite rares of this set, as it's a very interesting card. And it can maybe even work in premium in the sense that you can force your opponent to discard cards. I'm not saying that it is a viable strategy, but it's a fun interaction that might have some niche places in some metas or in some environments. Right, another Riser. Another Kinara, another Heal Trigger, another Burnout, and we've got another foil for Nova Grappler, and it's Incise Riser. This is a really good card for the Riser series, or just Nova Grappler in general, because for one counterblast, you can restand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how many Excel circles you have, and it can really stack up during the late stages of the game. It is a pretty damn good card, in my opinion. Then for next pack, we have another Jet Shaft. Currently still no VR, so I'm very curious which VR we're going to get. Kinara, Gruhill, the Draw Trigger, Flick Hitter, and then we immediately draw the VR, and it's the right one. The Dragonic Overlord the Great, and we also got Neoflame in the same set, and we've got the Triple R, so basically we've got all the foils for Kagero that we can get in one box. So this is basically a Kagero box, and we still got 4 more packs, but I believe we've got, maybe we got 1 more double rare, maybe 2 to go, so depending what we're going to get. Another both starters again, Jet Shaft, another Treasure Child Nuclear Mechanic Resonance, Crit Trigger for Link Joker, another Starhook Chirol, and the Beast DT Black Tortoise. Another very vital key card for the Beast DT engine, and it can do some groundworks, and in combination with their VR, Azure Dragon, it can be really, really annoying for your opponent to deal with, as they can just keep attacking you on the face multiple times. Another Get You Bird, White Tiger, Pulse Monk of the Quaking Foot, another reprint. Hey, immediately another Beast DT Black Tortoise, and we've got Fire Rage Dragon. Very interesting grade 3 for Kagero, with the fact that you have some roulette going on for the amount of retires you're gonna get. But it can be a very powerful card in the right scenarios and when you're a little bit lucky. So don't know if it's gonna be played in most decks, but it's a very interesting card to keep in mind for Kagero, as it can have some multi-retire potential. Another Gruhill, another Crit, and we immediately get to draw another Fire Rage Dragon, and we've got the foil for Link Joker, Starhook Letalek. And I think this is the rare is probably the most interesting rare for this set, and this is probably the most interesting double rare in my opinion for this set, with all the mind games you can do. And it's just, also the art looks really amazing. It has some Diablo kind of feel with those angel, I don't know really what their names are, but you have those angelic demons or angel, I don't know what they are, but it has the same vibe of those Diablo units, so it looks really cool. Then we got another Gajilbird, Kinara, probably this has only rares in it, but we're gonna see. Quaking Foot, the first Star Kickers, and we got 4 double rares, and it's Brutal Jack, another very vital card for Nova Grappler, at least in standard. Don't know what it's gonna be for premium, but yeah, very, very solid first box. So yeah, very happy that I got the grade in the first box, so let's see if I can pull another grade, or maybe a Masonic Lord Blaster or an Azure Dragon. I probably need 1 more copy for those clans as well. So let's see what the second box is gonna have in store for us this time. Yes, and maybe we're lucky. Maybe we get some extra high value cards. So we've got the Masonic Lord Blaster this time around. So let's see if I now get the Masonic Lord Blaster. This one I got the grade. Let's see if I get Masonic Lord Blaster in combination with this one as well. So first pack, we're gonna open up another Wallet, Another Clock Calamity Tower Wyvern. Don't know why I want to say clock. Another Gajeel. So, question why Gajeel this time around is a fire unit and not a steel dragon. Because where's Natsu in this? And we've got a second copy of Inside Riser. So, very, very nice. Alright, Stark Luri. And again, these three cards are together in one pack. It's very interesting that there is always a certain pattern with certain cards that are stick together. Then we got another Decade Ultimatum, and we've got the foil for Kagero Dragon Full Armored Buster. So this was the only foil for Kagero that I missed in the first box to get an entire Kagero foil. But now I at least got that as well. Alright, so we have Jet Shaft, another Anilim, Kinara, Gru Hill, Pulse Monk of the Quaking Foot, Beast Deity Black Tortoise, another Fire Rage Dragon. So nothing really special right with that, but very, very good, interesting cards. Another Calamity Tower Wyvern, Magnetic Resonance, Refilling Riser, another Gajeel Bird, Draw Trigger, Black Flick Hitter, and we've got a second Brutal Jack. So that's really, really awesome for if I want to build a spare copy for Nova Grappler. Another Onilim, Refilling Riser, Kinara, the Draw Trigger. We've got a second Tarna, and we've got Arcsaver Dragon for the second trip R for this box. So Arcsaver Dragon is a very controversial card for this set, as it's supposed to be working with all the blaster cards, but at the same time it doesn't have the blaster name, so it cannot help with filling the field with all blaster units. And with the new restriction, oh damn, I thought we were 2 foils, and then suddenly you see this one. So we've got the original rare for Brutal Jack, and we've got the Brutal Jack in the same box. So that is very interesting. And now that I see the original rare in person, this looks really cool with the extra foil on the card itself. I don't know if you can see it real good on the camera, but the extra foiling on the card makes the design really awesome. And yeah, I think the original art design looks way better than the new one. It's not bad, the new one, but the old one looks way more ferocious, and it works with the name that it originally given, as the original Japanese name is Genocide Jack, but because of censoring, we are having it as Brutal Jack. But as I was saying, the Arcsaver Dragon is a very controversial card, as with the updated ruling, as that was an errata in the ruling. We can now no longer another Neoflame. That's really awesome. We've got a second Neoflame for the great. But with the pseudo updated ruling, makes it now that you cannot really easily pick the right card from your damage zone, because you now need to have 4 damage if you want to heal 1. So yeah, Arcsaver Dragon not looking so good anymore. Yeah, so I hope we're gonna get a new Blaster grade 3 or grade 4 that we can work in the deck. And for VR, we get One Ring Starhulk Deity Brand Ringer. One of the more interesting mechanics or archetypes in this set, because of all the reverse trigger and mind games that you can play. If you haven't seen my deck profile on the deck, it's a very fun deck to play and pilot, as you can do all crazy things, and your opponent needs to be on his toe to guess what you're gonna do and how you're gonna end your games, and what you're gonna do in terms of their deck manipulation. So very fun deck, and it can make your opponent always second guess on what's going to happen. And we've got another Decade Ultimatum and another Dragonic Burnout. So very solid cards. And I probably already have the basis for a brand deck. Only need the high value cards, the double rares and triple rares, to make it much more consistent. But it won't be that an issue to get my hands on most of those cards. And we've got a Beast Deity Scarlet Bird. This thing is probably one of the more powerful units in general in this set, and even though it's a rare, as it can do some works in standard as well as in premium, as the fact that it stands anything, so even your Vanguard. So if you're up against a clan that can let's say, for example, can stun your Vanguard, like Stan Baku, or with the premium collection, the new Ghidorah, this card can basically fix your entire field, as it can restand anything and even your Vanguard. And we've got another Starhawk Giggers for the Brand or Starhawk deck, so that's very nice, as I don't have a lot of those cards. And once again, these two cards are together, so I'm very curious if that's something with the printing or with the packaging. Another Grill. Another Asteroid Wolf. Oh, we got a little bit too fast. And we've got a Belk. And we got a second Starhawk Leatherlook. And that's really awesome, because as soon as I've now pulled a Brand, I need more of those Starhawk cards. And that's really, really cool to have multiple of those. And this time around, we've got a original rare that I'm really happy about, because this design looks really slick. And also with the second Brutal Jack and the Brand Ringer, those are some very, very nice pulls. And also the second Insight Riser. So these two boxes are looking pretty damn insane, with two VRs that I can use and an extra OR. So let's see if I have a little bit more luck in this third and last box. But we have to wait to see how that's going to end. So yeah, I hope, if I'm very, very lucky, we get the Imaginary Rare. But that's asking a little bit too much, if I'm very honest. And if I'm really unlucky and I get what I'm hoping for with anything that is on top of my wish list, is the Imaginary Rare for Masonic Lord Blaster. As that thing is such a beautiful card. I've seen the artwork, and oh my god, that is probably one of the most amazing Imaginary Rares they make to date. But they're probably going to top it. And once again, these two are together. But they're probably going to top it with the next series of Imaginary Rares, as they keep outdoing themselves with each and new series of Imaginary Rares. So we start this box up with a Dragonite Burnout and another Sable Dragonute. So we're starting off strong with the new Kagero cards. So that's pretty damn good. Another Waleed, Magnetic Reticent, Gajilbert, Elnlem, another Lady Healer. And we've got, again, these cards keep sticking together, as we have the Kate Alameda, but we also get Wandering Starhawk Ruler Brand. And that's really good, as soon as we also pulled Brand Ringer, so we started to build the basis of the Brand cards. And I already got my hands on one copy of the Grade 3 during the sneak peek, so we are looking pretty damn good. So who knows? Maybe we get some extra battle fight videos back on the channel, and it might feature some Brand action. But we have to wait and see when everything is getting finished. So we have another heal trigger, so we have Fire Rage Dragon, and we have Masonic Lord Blaster. So this is really awesome. The fact that I now have, this is probably my fourth copy that we're going to get, as I have a pseudo split ready for the Blaster card. But there was an issue with the amount of VRs in that set, as I'm not going to get an entire playset. So with this, I'm guaranteed a playset. So very happy with that, so I can start to play the deck right out of the box. Then another Gajilbert, Announcer Shout, Jet Shaft, Asteroid Wolf, Scarlet Bird, and Rotary Sage Belk. So I'm very curious if we're going to pull some extra stuff from this booster boxes. We still have, think we only now have the double rares left, as we already pulled both the triple Rs and the VR. So we started off very strong, but maybe we're lucky with another high rarity card. And in this case, we get Starhawk Leatherlook. So this is the third copy. So I only need one more and I have a playset of this card. So that is actually pretty damn good that I managed to pull 4. And I just realized something. I think I didn't. Yeah, I didn't pull any Royal Paladin double R. How is it happen? How did it happen? In 2 boxes, I didn't pull any double R for Royal Paladin. And actually, I'm not really that. I'm really happy that it actually happened, because, as I stated before, I have a case split with the Royal Paladin card, so I probably probably have way enough of all those Royal Pennant double R's. So yeah, this actually comes into my favor that I don't pull all those Royal Pennant and stuff. But let's see if I can keep up the streak. Probably now that I noticed it, now it's all south from down here, and I'm gonna get all the Royal Pennant and double R's. But we have to see, so shout. Let me guess. We get the Starhawk starter. Oh, yeah. As the moment that I start noticing things, and it's not that case any. That's not the case anymore. So lay your fear, and we got Decade Automata, and yeah, just what I talked about. Notice it that we didn't get any blaster cards, and now we've got the first blaster double R, blaster arrow in this case, the Corin version, and we still got 2 more left and 5 packs to go. So we're still in the race for a potential extra present. Let's see if Lady Luck is on my side. Right, Dragon Ink Burnout and another Starhawk Chirol. I think I now have more than enough to have a playset of those for the deck. So another Shout, Magnetic Resonance, Walid, Calamity Tower Wyvern. Now the pressure is getting up as we're going to the last packs. Pulse Monk, Quaking Foot, and Beastie the Back Turret. And we've got Blaster Javelin. As I was saying before, the moment that I start noticing, I get multiple blaster cards as a double rare. So I have now 2. Still, 1 double rare should remain for this box, and we still have 3 packs, so we're still in it. We have Jet Shaft, Magnetic Resonance, Gilbert, Calamity Tower Wyvern, Pulse Monk of Quaking Foot, Star Chirol, and Beast Deity Black Tortoise. 2 more packs to go. So if the double rare isn't in this one, then it probably means that we're done for this box. Got Hubert, White Tiger, Jet Shaft, Elnilem, the Draw Trigger. Alright, now we're getting interesting. Fire Red Dragon and Black Lit with Flick Hitter. So that means that this is a double rare, and we are basically pulling everything that we're gonna pull from this set. So we have Kanara, Grill, Wyvern, Resonance, Lady Heater, Torn World, and basically bet your bets now. What is my double rare going to be? Another blaster card, or is it going to be something else? Put your thoughts in the put your bets in the comments down below, and we're gonna find out in 3, 2, 1, and it is Insize Riser. So you all were wrong. And that's basically everything for these 3 boxes. So I'm gonna cut to the part where I've sorted everything to see what we pulled. So as you can see here, for 3 boxes, we did pretty good, as we got 3 different VRs. So I'm really happy with that, as I needed some Degrade, and as well as missed 1 copy for Masonic Lord Blaster. And with all the extra Link Joker cards that I pulled, 3 Starhawk Letterlux, 1 brand, 1 Grade 3 brand, and already got 1 Grade 3 brand, means I have a very solid base for the new Link Joker build. And the fact that we pulled so little of the blaster cards, I'm really happy with that, as the rest of the basic, except for the Masonic Lord Blaster, was already guaranteed that I could get my hands on those cards. And the fact that I only got 2 double rares in 3 boxes, and they were in 1 box, is really interesting. I didn't think that it was possible to pull boxes without a blastered foil, and let alone in 2 boxes in a row without them. The chance that is happening is very, very low. But overall, with the high rarity stuff, I'm really happy with the results, and the fact that I also pulled this beautiful OR. I'm very happy with this one, as in first glance, I wasn't really that warmed hearted to the ORs. I'm not really a fan of most of them, but every time when I pull one and I see them up close with the foil and the design, then yeah, ORs are looking really, really awesome. So with that, we basically include everything for this unboxing. Stay tuned on the channel for more content related to this set, as we're still up to some deck profiles. As I stated before, the blaster build is going to be up by tomorrow, and then we still got the one for the grade left. I'm not going to do a Nova Grappler deck profile, as I want to wait with the new support with the Heroic Evolution, as we're going to jump right into the set reviews for the Heroic Evolution, and then we're going to jump into the new builds for Nova Grappler, as because I'm gonna tackle the one for the new Beast Deity with all the support from that set to power up the deck once again. And then I'm gonna also discuss a little bit about the heroes as well. And I'm also gonna include a Nova Grappler Riser build, but that's only gonna be on Patreon at the time when I'm gonna release those deck profiles. So if you're interested in a Riser variant, then I highly recommend you guys to join the Patreon and see that deck profile once I'm gonna upload it to the Patreon. And it's gonna be probably in about 1 or 2 weeks from now. But with that said, I'm Mr. Tiny Leap, and I see you guys in the next one.